Welcome back to Coffee with Caroline. Today we're joined by my best friend, Taz. So what can I tell you? Oh, first of all, I want to give you a skin journey update because all of you are fascinated. Oh, I got so many messages about my horrible chest and the spots and the everything else that I was explaining to you. I was on a skin journey and it's been a week. All the breakouts have gone and my skin is smooth and it feels amazing. I don't know if you can see it. There's no spots. The spots, by the way, is a breakout that comes from the Pico because that gets rid of the sun damage and makes everything sort of smooth and shiny and whatever. And then I did Ultra Clear. So I did Pico and Ultra Clear. Ultra Clear produces collagen, which helped with the fine lines and sleep lines that I had. They are way better, way better. I mean, like it's night and day, and I've still got to do it again. And then I had Pico for the sun damage, and it just, I mean, obviously I've got spray tan, but it looks just so much, I'm over the moon. Actually over the moon. The great thing is, although I'm addicted to spray tans, I don't need it. My skin is insane now. Sometimes my sun damage looks bad because actually the spray tan attaches to it and makes it look like I've got sun damage and I don't. But anyway, just putting it out there. Maybe one day I'll get over my addiction of spray tans, but for now I haven't. What can I tell you? What a week. So I launched for the first time, and I've been thinking about doing it, as you know, on all my podcasts. I've been telling you I'm going to do these women's retreats, and then something came up, like I was filming Housewives, and then, life just happens, and then you just never get there. I launched my retreat this week, okay? We wanted like 20, 22 people, maybe 20, just because I feel like I want to have one-on-one, I want to meet you all. We sold over half the first minute I put it up. I wish you guys had told me you wanted them before. And actually, I was saying to my girlfriend last night, I get more out of these retreats just as much as you do. And actually, I think women are looking for something, and having a group of powerful women come together, brainstorm, and have this connection. None of us know each other, obviously, and I can't wait to meet you all, whoever's coming. We still have some places left, so I'll leave you how to do it. If you want to join us, please do. I'm going with Coach Elizabeth Pearson. She's a Forbes writer. She's a C-suite, CEO coach. She's no nonsense. She's like me. If you want to have sound healing and hugging and crying, this is not the retreat for you. We are practical, we're fun, we're going to have a glass of wine, we're all going to sit together, everybody's going to tell their stories, and hopefully we all come out with practical advice that you guys can go home and apply. Because the biggest thing I've always said is people seem to think that, they're stuck in life, you can't change anything. Change is so easy. It's like sliding doors. You're one decision away from a totally new life. Totally new life, if I could just tell you that. Actually, when I moved to the Middle East, I was very famous in England. Everyone knew me, had a great life. And, I had never met anyone in the Middle East, never been to the Middle East other than passing through to go on holiday. Knew nothing about it other than people were like, you're insane. You can have no life out there. And, women have no rights. I took the chance. I moved to the Middle East because I thought to myself, I'll try, and if I don't like it, I can go home, right? I can go home. I didn't sell my house. I can go home. I've been here over 12 years. Now, all of those people are moving here. I did that for myself. I changed my life. I did the same when I moved to LA. People overthink. People overcomplicate things. And I know that when you're in it, it's very hard to see that. When you're, somebody sitting out of it, you can maybe not judge, but help someone else's life like this. One word from you, it's like a light bulb moment for them. So anyway, my point is we're going to Arizona. Don't ask me why Arizona, but I wanted to go somewhere that felt away from everything, that you can have like fireplace moments. We could drink wine. We can put our pajamas on. It's all women. And I'm so excited. Like, I am literally so excited. So that's a really good thing. So my life is actually like taking a whole new turn. And I think this is my purpose, and I think this is what I really, really, really want to do. And it never kind of like, when you're doing reality TV, it's so hard to have that side of your life and that side of your life. Then I launched the property business this week, Airbnb. And honestly, first of all, my friends booked in. It's so cute. All my friends called me up and they're like, we're going on a staycation. And I'm going to put like a little concierge in there. And, of course, some of you are writing going, oh, what's the big fucking deal? It's just a little apartment. Like, I can't believe you're so excited. I'm so excited just because, again, it's something, I don't know, I always wanted to do, but then wasn't really sure how to go about it. Then, also, like, I told you before, the financial system here in Dubai is very weird compared to any other country, and everything's really cash bought, and it was just like I had so many things going on that it just wasn't, I didn't think I could do it. Well, now I've bought 3 and I've made an offer on a 4th, and actually I don't even know how I'm doing it. I genuinely don't know how. I'm thinking about it. I'm manifesting it. That is something I'm going to do at the retreat too. Talk about financial independence for women, because I know a lot of rich women, and actually I had this conversation with some women at dinner the other night. One of them had had 17 homes and ended up with nothing. And she was like, how the fuck are you doing this? And I taught her. I said, this is my model. This is how you can do it. You can do it too. And I think the first thing is taking, we've been taught to hold on to money, like, my generation, don't spend it, it's going to go, put it in the bank. Absolutely not. Like, obviously, I don't mean run to Chanel every day, but I mean, I do run to Chanel once in a while, because I feel like if I've worked this hard for everyone else, I do need to reward myself too, because I think that's a big pleasure in life. Like, you want to earn money to also enjoy money. Like, it shouldn't be this scary, horrible thing, which so many women find it, and they're intelligent, articulate, beautiful women that just can't do money. They've never had to do bills. They've never done VAT. They don't know, how to balance, a book, or, all of these things that should, just be natural. I was thinking about how I brought my kids up, and if I had a baby now with Sergio, what that would look like. I don't think I would school them the same way. I don't think it's important. I mean, obviously going to school is important, but different ways. I would make my children do business studies, maths. I mean, who needs Latin and geography? Nobody. I mean, maybe geography, or, like just other things. I don't know. There's so many things physics, chemistry, unless you're being a chemistry teacher. When have I ever used chemistry? For what? My kids pressure themselves to do chemistry every day, which they fucking hate. And, they come to me and with all the pressure, and I'm like, I don't care about chemistry. Like, I genuinely don't care about chemistry. Make sure your maths, and also the maths stuff. Why don't they teach them how to balance, a budget, or teach them how to save, or teach them, what tax breaks there are for starting a company? I don't know. Why didn't teach them any of this? Why are we learning fractions and, just stuff that I will never, ever, ever use? So I would think I'd bring up my child completely differently now. I'm going to bring him up, as a worldly child, if I had one, just giving him what I really think is important to learn. A language, communication skills, confidence, those kind of things. That's the key to life. Happiness. You shouldn't be stressed. Why should you be that stressed over chemistry? I always tell my kids, as long as you've done the best, that's enough for me. It really is enough for me, So I think the big changes in my life, they're really, really happening now. Really happening. Bali is going to start taking the build in the end of February, I think, properly. The houses, I'm about to start the build of the second one this week. My first one's on the market, and it just, I put so much love into it, and it's not expensive. It's half the price of a hotel room, and my whole point was that mine's, of course you can get cheaper Airbnbs, don't get me wrong, you can get much cheaper ones, but they're shitholes. Mine is like having a luxury hotel suite for a lot of reasons. Sometimes people don't want to be seen going into a hotel. Sometimes, you want to feel like you're at home when you're away. Sometimes, it's annoying when you go into a hotel, you forget your key, you can't get in, you've got all of these things. So I set it up like a hotel room. So you've got massage, you've got home delivery wine, you've got a yacht company. You can literally do your little mini break there. And you can walk to Dubai Mall. It's just so cute. It's just so cute. And obviously we clean up for you. So that's something that's really made me happy. And then, I haven't been out for ages, out. And I don't really drink like crazy anymore. And the last 2 days, I have partied like I'm 14 years old. I don't know what's wrong with me. I do know what's wrong with me. I had a girls' afternoon at the beach club with 3 of my girlfriends, and one of whom's just had a baby, so she never gets out. And then, another girlfriend of mine, and that turned into all day, because then we walked next door, and that turned into all night. And then I had a lunch yesterday that I had to host, because I was already hosting it, for 18 people, which turned into, I think we got home at midnight. Thank God everything closes early in Dubai, so it's not that bad. But, I mean, if you turned me upside down right now, I think alcohol would come out. I cancelled my day. I've cancelled life. I'm just doing this for you because I just think it's so fucking funny. I can't do it anymore. I don't want to do it. Next weekend, I'm going on a staycation with Sergio for Valentine's Day, so I can't wait for that. And actually, we had a really nice time over the weekend. It's been really fun. I mean, alcohol does cause, obviously, problems because my wheels fall off and Sergio hates it. But then yesterday he was kind of chilled and he kind of like really enjoyed it because I told him you need to chill out. It's not like we're alcoholics and go out all the time. We really don't. So like when we do, fuck it. Who cares if you go a bit crazy? You need to have, you need to have every side of your life. Like as long as you're not hurting anyone, you have to have every side of your life. It's okay to make a dick of yourself sometimes, by the way. Like, it's okay. I am not going to ever wake up in the morning again and be made to feel like, oh my God, do you know what you did last night? No, nor do I care to. Because if you were with me last night, we were all making dicks of ourselves. I don't call anyone to let them know that you behaved badly. And don't call me. And that's a great thing about being older too. Very relaxed about this stuff. I don't know, it's just a really, really happy time. So I want you all to know that, well, in a million years, I didn't see my life going this direction. Really didn't. Never thought about Airbnb property. Never thought about Bali. Never. I mean, this I love. And the women's retreats I thought about. And then I got a little bit nervous. What if you guys don't come? What if I can't do it? But that's normal. I've never done anything in my life that, I didn't have the fear over, because if you're not scared by it, then it's not worth doing. And none of you let me down. You're all coming. So thank you. And if this one is amazing, which I'm sure it will be, because as I said, whenever I've done these or hosted these VIP dinners or been anywhere, amazing people have turned up, and I can't wait to see what amazing people are coming now. That I hope this is something that I do, twice a year. And it's such a joy for me. I'm so happy. I'm so fucking happy. Anyway, thank you for listening to another episode of Coffee with Caroline, and keep watching. So please, please, please subscribe. All of you watch and then you can't be bothered to subscribe. I don't know why. Just press the little button and then I can stay here. Love you all. See you at the retreat, I hope, or come stay with me in my little Airbnbs. Can't wait to have you, and see you next week.